welcome to the Bucket Boys podcast. Bow, 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 bow. I'm your host, Gunnar Cain. This is my best buddy, Zak Rector.
Hey, guys.
And we're the Bucket Boys. This is a show where, I'm not even going to address the elephant in the room, but this is the show where you submit topics, we put them in this bucket and pull them out and talk about them, try and be funny, struggle most of the time, I think. But if you want to submit stuff to the Bucket Boys, that's us, as always. Email us at thebucketboyspod@gmail.com. You can also DM us on Instagram and TikTok at the Bucket Boys Podcast, and follow us. Like, subscribe, all the stuff. Catch us live on YouTube. Live? Full video available on YouTube at the Bucket Boys Podcast. Rate, review, subscribe, all that jazz. We're also, if you're on iTunes, leave us a review. What up, buddy?
Are we just going to, in front of all these people, and try to act like you didn't just call me the elephant in the room?
So putting on a little weight.
I've actually been losing some weight. But, yeah. New digs.
New digs.
Yet again, new digs.
Yeah, this might be final form, though.
It's
pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close to final form. Can you believe that just 20 some odd weeks ago we were on a couch with a coffee table?
A dirty, nasty, stained couch.
With a coffee table.
With a Ann Taylor record sitting on the back of it.
Leaning up against the wall.
Two mics.
Two mics, two dicks.
Two best friends. Just
2 dicks on 2 mics, dude. That's...
Hey, here's to us.
Hey, cheers, buddy.
It's been a fun ride. And
yeah, this is fun, and it's thanks to you guys. We appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Not that you're giving us money or anything, cheap ass bitches. Are we? Yeah, I'm good. I can say bitches now.
Yeah, we're well enough in. But no, I agree. I'm thinking we're getting pretty close to final form.
This is pretty good, dude. This is a legit studio. So yeah, if anybody wants to sponsor the studio, we're right here.
Yeah.
Email us at thebucketboyspod@gmail.com. Also, we have big news. We're going to be dropping a series of videos. Our friend here, Zak, needs an NBA team to root for.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're going to do. We're gonna pick his team to root for the rest of his life.
And if you think my conviction with this team won't be just as real as it is with the Capitals, the Braves, the Panthers,
yeah,
you're sadly mistaken.
None of these teams that you root for are even in the same city.
I know. I'm all over the place. I got reasons for all of it, but
yeah, you're an East Coast guy.
East Coast guy.
That's why we're going to try and get you a West Coast team. So
that's going to be crazy.
So, but
I'm going to have to stay up late to watch my favorite team play basketball.
I know. You're going to be up till 1 a.m. watching basketball. But we're playing Squid Games.
Yes, sir.
We're going to play Squid Game, our version of it.
I'm going to die afterward.
Yeah.
I've been watching the show.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've been brushing up.
Dude, it's good.
I'm so in.
It's so good.
We're on season 2 now.
Yeah.
Season 1 was crazy.
Dude, the whole show is crazy.
Yeah. Do you watch it with the English dub, or do you do the subtitles with the Korean audio?
I do it on my settings are set to automatic, so it automatically does the English dub.
Oh, okay. You can change it.
What are you, some sort of nerd that does the Korean
For me,
voice?
It's so hard with the English dub because you can tell like the voice doesn't match the person.
This is something for Squid Game that I noticed, and I don't know if we talked about this before. Did we?
No, we haven't really talked about Squid Game because up until you told me about...
I love being able to lean on a desk.
Isn't it nice?
I'm so much better.
I feel like I look humongous.
Well, from all directions.
I am the elephant in the room.
No, Squid Game. What I noticed is this is crazy. Turn on the English dub, and notice how often the mouth lines up with the English words.
It's crazy. They did a really good job. I think somebody went through and was like, "It looks like this is exactly what they're saying in English.
No.
I realize it's translated, but it can be loosely translated at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
No. What the fuck are you talking
That
about?
the English dub looks like the actors look like they're
I'm
speaking
saying
English.
the mouth movements of Korean.
Clip that out.
No, we're going to put it. The fuck are you talking about?
You're going to make a clip out of that, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like making me look like an idiot. I make me look like an idiot, but you like
Well, it's so
spotlighting
hard
it.
to find spots where I look stupid. And maybe if we had an unbiased producer in here, we'd get equal treatment on this.
Yeah, but then we gotta split this fat cash 3 ways.
So yeah, but the mouth movements of Korean are often the same as the mouth movements for English, except they're saying completely different things. So I just thought that was super interesting.
I'm with you, because when the show first started, the very opening scene, when he's sitting in the kitchen area eating noodles and his grandmother walks in, he was speaking to her, and I was like,
is he speaking English?
They're speaking English.
It does look like that.
So lined up. I was like, this is
a lot of the
crazy.
times it looks like that.
But then you notice, oh no, that's dubbed for sure.
Right. Yeah. So, so we're going to play Squid Game. We're going to get Zach a basketball team to root for. I think we'll probably do, this probably take 4 episodes, but yeah, it's going to be mano y mano competitions. I'm going to represent one team. He's going to represent another, and we're going to play bracket style. I don't know if the camera can pick up our little bracket back here.
It's got a little bit of it in there.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
We hope that he becomes a Nuggets fan.
So if you can see the bracket, you'll notice there's 2 teams written up there already. And Gunnar and I were talking about this, and there's 2 teams that I kind of at one time in my life liked a little bit, but this all came about because I told Gunnar I've never watched a full basketball game beginning to end. And I think it's because I never had somebody that was a fan of basketball to watch it with to kind of get me involved and intrigued. Gunnar's a big basketball fan. We've been hanging out a ton. So I was like, I want a basketball team. I don't have a team, and I'm not loyal to any city.
Right.
That we know.
Yeah.
So
which I am loyal to a city.
100%.
I'm 100% loyal to a city.
Denver till you die.
Yeah.
So yeah, I said I want a basketball team, and then we just kind of started spitballing ideas. And the tournament bracket is up, and the 2 teams that I at some point in my life had some kind of affection towards, however you want to say it, were the 76ers of Philadelphia and the Boston Celtics. So
76ers of Philadelphia.
Yeah. I said
Jesus
it
Christ.
as Ben Franklin would have, who would have been diehard AI till he die fan.
Let me say this about Philadelphia, because this isn't working in front of crowds, so I'm going to say it right here. You know why Philadelphia is the way it is? The people of Philadelphia. And I love you. I love Philadelphia. Let me just preface this. I love Philadelphia. When I went to Philadelphia with my wife, I was like, oh, I want to move here right now.
Philly as a city is very cool.
Philly's dope. So, and they just won the Super Bowl, right? And everybody's all up in arms because they're ripping down street lights and flipping tour buses.
It's their own lights. They can do whatever the hell they want with them.
And it's just, I figured out why they're this way. You got to let them go. Their prized possession is the Liberty Bell. And it's broken.
Yeah.
And so are they.
Yeah.
This is about the reaction I'm getting, and I'm thinking it's just a bad joke.
It's a great joke. It's a great joke. There's a nugget in there.
I don't love it.
You know what the problem with that joke is?
What?
Everyone in your crowds tells people that they're a broken kid from a broken home, but they're not. So they have to look at themselves in the mirror in that moment and realize, I've been lying to everyone.
Yeah, I'm not a Liberty Bell.
I'm not a Liberty Bell.
Well, fuck it. I'm out.
What's funny, I would like to say one thing real quick. If the Sixers become my team,
yeah,
it'll be the only Philadelphia sports team that I can tolerate.
Oh, yeah, because the Phillies stink.
Flyers stink.
Fuck the Eagles, for real.
Yeah. I've
not
been
a psych. Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah, fuck the Chiefs. Go Birds.
Yeah.
Um,
You did what we all wanted you to do.
we needed you to do
The
it.
whole country needed you to do it. Philadelphia Eagles brought the country together.
Brought them back together.
And what is quite
Philly
possibly
fashion.
the most trying time for this nation of my
Exactly.
lifetime.
Exactly.
So thank you, Philadelphia.
Let me say this.
Do it.
Happy birthday to Gavin.
Happy birthday to him.
Yeah, my son turned 16,
That's crazy, man.
and it was a good day.
Was it?
Yeah, we went to Bass Pro Shops.
Oh, he was in heaven.
He sure was.
That's awesome.
Yep. And I know so much about fish now. No, I love him. It went great. I think we're going to buy a John boat. And
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Also, he said, I'm putting this so the public can hold you accountable.
Hold me accountable.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to go shooting.
Okay.
And so we offered you up.
How do you feel about that?
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I'll go shooting.
Let's do it.
I won't shoot animals.
Where we shoot is the best possible place to do it because it's at my parents' property. My stepdad is very safety conscious. We're very gun safe.
Good.
We're going to do briefings beforehand. We're going to go over gun safety,
I love it.
everything.
So he wants to shoot.
Okay.
So I said, well, let's go. Let's do that. Also, we found the fucking crossbow
Yeah.
for like $250.
They're affordable, man.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I almost bought a pack of throwing axes.
You should have.
Now this is not my realm, but I was like, I like doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I think we might try our hand at bow fishing.
Bow fishing, I've never done it, but I've heard it's an amazing time.
Yeah, I want to try it out.
Yeah.
So, and that's pretty affordable looking too. So
It can be.
So we're gonna do that kind of stuff.
That's awesome. Well, now I'm excited. I'm looking forward to taking you all to the range.
It's gonna be nice.
It's going to be a good time.
You got anything going on? I've been talking the whole time.
We've both been rambling.
We're rambling,
but that's
man.
good. That's good. I think the people at home like knowing what
They're
we got
like,
going on in
you
our
know,
lives.
I'm glad they're not pulling out of that bucket.
I'm sick of
It's
that.
the
damn
worst
bucket.
part of the show.
If you think that, like and subscribe.
Follow us on YouTube at the Bucket Boys Podcast on Instagram, the Bucket Boys Podcast on YouTube, and at Bucket Boys Pod on TikTok.
I'd like to see how many times during an episode you can plug all our socials
Not much. dude.
organically, of course.
Also, if you wouldn't like stuff in the bucket, email us at thebucketboyspodcast@gmail.com.
Yep. What do I have going on? So yesterday and Friday, my stepdad and I worked in the garage literally all day.
Yeah.
It was very productive. It was a good time. We got a lot of work done. We also decided that we're doing like a memorial site for my grandfather
Sure.
on their property, and we kind of walked through like what the game plans are going to be, and it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys when we go shoot because it's right next to where the range is.
Oh, dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time shooting.
yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's going to be safe and it's going to be fun. The two best things you can possibly ask for.
Such a nerd. It's safe, but it's fun. I swear, guys. Oh, we're gonna have a good time, but we're gonna be safe.
Anywho,
All right, Zach, let's get into this bucket.
hold on. Before you do, breaking news. I'm about to make this.
Oh, fuck.
Shoots and he scores. Nothing but bag.
Teabag.
Oh, you're 2 for 2. I'm 2 for 4.
Gavin was playing video games yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and I just hear, dude, just go up, shoot him, teabag him, let's move.
Video games these days are so crazy. I was thinking about that the other day because a friend of ours, Chris Brown, came to the house last weekend.
Yeah.
And he brought his PS5 over. And
I just got the new PGA Tour 2K25.
How is?
I haven't started it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still playing Kingdom Hearts.
I can't hate on that game.
No, but he brought it over. Sorry.
He brought it over. We played all the greats: Madden,
Yeah.
MLB The Show,
Show's great.
NHL.
Mm-hmm.
There was one more that we played. I can't remember what it was.
Fucking deacon him on that shell, dude.
Deacon him on that shell, bruh. But I haven't played video games in a long time. Chris and I used to play all the time. And I still have my PS4, but I haven't turned it on. I haven't played in forever.
Sure.
I beat him in every game we played.
Oh, that's not good.
And he was getting so angry. We were like 3 innings in on the show. And he was like, dude, we should play hockey, though.
Yeah. Something's wrong. I think this game's glitching right now.
Yeah,
I think we should probably let's give it a break.
So we ended up shutting it off and just watching YouTube for a while. But it was a good time.
I can't do the YouTube sitting. I can't sit on the YouTube. I hate that you do it so much.
It's one of my favorite things.
I just cannot watch YouTube.
Is that why you pretended to be sick last time you crashed here?
Yeah, because you were like, I'm going to watch YouTube. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. No, I was ready to go, Dick. I was ready to rock and roll. And you're like, just give me a second. I got to watch YouTube. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. We're not doing anything. Only using top 5 songs. What?
I think I know where this is going.
Only using top 5 songs. Who is the best band out there? And it doesn't have to be current.
That's tough.
Using top 5 songs.
So, like, you go on Spotify, you're looking for a band that you haven't listened to in a while.
Sure.
You go on Spotify and you're like, they show their top 5 songs.
Oh, sure.
Right? And you're like, oh, I hate all of these songs. I'm more of a deep cut kind of guy.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
Who is the best band out?
That's tough.
Do I have to do it in order?
No, I wouldn't say that. That's tough. I don't even know where to go with that.
All right, I got you. I got a hot list.
Okay.
Postal Service.
What's that?
No, seriously, Postal Service.
What's their number 1 hit?
This is why I was upset about this, because I don't know names of songs.
Got you. That's fair. Is that the Fireflies band?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know Postal Service. I just can't think of any of their songs.
Yeah, they're great.
Okay.
Postal Service. That's the best band. They got a new banger out right now for that Apple show, Shrinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dig it.
And I was like, I'm back. I'm going to have to say, do we want to ping pong back and forth here? Let's do that.
Yeah, because I'm actually struggling right now because like all my favorite bands, like Metallica, their number 1 song is Enter Sandman, and I hate that song with a fiery passion.
Oh, I love it.
It's just played out, and I don't like it. So the fact that that's on the list of top 5 songs kind of removes them for me. Queens of the Stone Age is the same way. Queens of the Stone Age is my favorite band of all time, but their hit song No One Knows,
Yeah.
I can't stand it. Again, played out song. They've got banger after banger after banger, but that song just, I skip it every time. So I don't know where to go with this. I'd say Post Malone.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. Why the country? The country stuff or his stuff?
His country stuff has probably infiltrated his top 5 at this point. So
It's good stuff.
It may sway me a little, but
He's got that song with Noah Kahan.
I hadn't heard that one.
So good.
Did you see Cam Patterson's bit with Noah Kahan, by the way?
No, I did not.
Oh, it's so funny.
You can talk to it about it on his podcast, I guess. When you get invited. Trying to answer this bucket topic that our listeners entered into our bucket.
I'm sorry.
Is this the Cam Patterson bucket show? Fucking A. I love Cam Patterson, by the way. I love him a lot. I wish we would be friends. Putting that out in the ether. I'd be boys with Cam Patterson.
You and Cam Patterson would be great friends.
I think we would be good friends. All right. I got you know what? I'm gonna go Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Morgan Wallen. And I'm forewarning everybody, I'm all over the place with music. So
Yeah.
just Postal Service, Morgan Wallen. Those are my two for sure right now.
So I'll go Slaughter to Prevail, a metal band.
Hell yeah.
Every one of their songs is amazing.
Dog. I'm gonna go Key Glock.
Key Glock, love it. Yeah, can't go wrong. Mexican OT.
Hell yeah, dude. Um, you know who's banging right now? Big X the Plug.
Big X the Plug. Yeah, man.
So good, dude.
Yeah.
Big X the Plug.
Outcast.
Hey, baby.
Even Hey Ya. I'll still vibe to that song.
You got a vibe to it, dude.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go J. Cole.
I'm going to close it out with Kanye West.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. All right, so I don't even think that's on camera, what you just did.
That's fine.
Yeah, dude. So, all right, what do I got? I got Postal Service, not in any particular order.
Not in any particular
Just
order.
how I've named them. Postal Service, Morgan Wallen, Key Glock, Big X the Plug, and J. Cole.
Yeah. I went...
That's one, yes.
I'm going back to front. Kanye West, Mexican OT, Slaughter to Prevail,
Outcast.
and Post Malone.
Yeah, dog. I mean,
Yeah. Basically, what we just determined is every one of those artists makes nothing but bangers.
yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It was a good topic.
I love it. It's your turn.
All right.
Yeah, dude, I like that. I like when none of the bands match either, or none of the music matches. You just have a good time.
Yeah.
I know I had 3 rap artists in there, but
I went 4.
you went 4.
I went 4. And no country artists. George Jones, I would have dropped George Jones on that list. Anyway.
But you didn't.
I didn't. Nope.
You had the opportunity to. Which means it's not in your heart, baby.
I got hyper-focused in rap and hip-hop. Atmosphere would have been on the list.
Atmosphere should have been on it.
There's not a song
Prof?
they've made that I don't like. Prof.
Fuck.
Absolutely. See, we fucked up.
Damn it.
Anyway, next topic, Shark Week. Beginning and end of question.
Do you watch Shark Week?
Here's my take on Shark Week.
Uh-huh.
You can watch a commercial for Shark Week, and
Yeah.
you've seen the best of Shark Week.
That's what I thought.
You know?
Best host of Shark Week by far, though, has been Rob Riggle. He did it, right?
I don't know.
I
I've
think
never
he
watched
did
it.
it. So one year we did watch it.
Okay.
Like, watched it.
You made a week of it.
We watched the week of sharks. And now I think Shark Week is a cool thing that they do.
Yeah,
Because-
sharks are cool.
Did you know like 100 million sharks or something are killed each year to be eaten by humans?
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
100 million.
And they just take their fins.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
But Shark Week, dude, is pretty cool. So it does raise awareness about sharks. Sharks are dope.
Yeah.
We go to the Baltimore Aquarium, the shark tunnel. Woo! It's the nicest one
Aquariums are very cool.
Aquariums are cool.
I don't like zoos, but I like aquariums. I don't know why.
And they have the cute dolphins there, so
Yeah.
it was pretty nice. But with their catchphrase, every year they have a catchphrase, nothing's ever topped Shark Week. Bad week to be a seal. That's been the best one.
Yeah.
It's really gone downhill, I think. I don't really have much to say about Shark Week, except I have seen Shark Week.
I think what we're all watching Shark Week for is the same thing we're watching NASCAR for.
Death.
You know, destruction, mayhem. And they show that clip of the great white jumping out, attacking the fake seal that they dragged behind the boat. They show that clip on the commercial for Shark Week, and I'm like, that's it.
That's all they were going to do.
That's what I was here for anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You just want the breach.
Yeah.
And also, like, how many times do you have to measure bite force before you're like, okay, that's probably the bite force?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. End of the day, my take is we don't belong in the ocean.
We've been over this.
And I think we need to stop messing around out there. Jamar, I'm going to need you to back me up on this again.
No. You said go to the ocean.
No, I said stay out of it.
I said go to space.
I'd stay out of space too.
Nah,
we
fuck,
don't belong
that's
out there.
stupid,
If you got to
dude.
build an apparatus to be able to exist out there,
Go
don't
to
do
space. Space is dope.
Because apparati fail all the time.
That's true. I stick with that's not my house.
Yeah.
It's not my house. I don't want to deal with it.
Yep.
I don't want you coming to my house.
Yeah. But it is cool that they have a week on television dedicated to the fiercest predator of the ocean.
Yeah. What? All right. So let's. If there's a Shark Week. Oh, let's do this. Fiercest predator of the ocean. Okay. Let's do what week? So what they have: land, air, sea, space.
Okay.
They should have a. So they have Shark Week.
Do a Tiger Week.
Tiger Week. Is tiger? You think tigers are the fiercest predator?
Probably. Actually,
I don't know.
MS-13 week.
That was good.
And they have that. It's called Gangland on history.
Gangland was pretty cool. That was pretty good.
Tiger's probably fiercest. Yeah. I don't know. Gator.
No. I don't want to watch a show with a bunch of Louisianans.
Yeah. Swamp people.
They had that too already. Maybe Tiger Week.
Yeah, Tiger Week would be cool. Tigers
are lions, maybe.
They're a mysterious creature.
Tigers are mysterious. I don't even know where they live, to be honest.
I don't either.
One, I think they live in the jungle. Two, I think they live in the savannah.
Yeah.
I don't know where they live.
I don't either.
Same with lions. Where do they live?
It's funny because, what was it, Wizard of Oz? They were talking about lions and tigers and bears.
And none of those.
They don't all live in the same place.
They don't all live in the same place.
No.
Do tigers live in the jungle?
I don't know. Look it up.
Look it up.
Oh, interesting. Cool.
So then I say we do, what's the most vicious
air predator?
Air predator, bald eagle.
Bald eagle, hawk. I feel like they're
pretty.
Yeah. Falcon.
Because
falcons take other birds out of the sky.
That's true.
You know, eagles and falcons typically.
There's 6 bald eagles in that tree now, by the way.
Are there?
6.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. It's so cool to have.
And I think there's some lady ones in there now too.
Okay.
So there's got some.
There's gonna be more. Mm-hmm. We gotta climb one of them trees, put a camera in there.
We gotta take a kayak out there and go look up.
Hey, eagles! Hey, what are y'all doing?
Oh yeah. We take a kayak out there and we get right up under the tree and just start playing smooth jazz.
Get them
in the mood, baby.
We flush the eagles out of their sanctuary.
And then, yeah, dude.
What's the deal with the condor? Are they more like a buzzard, like a scavenging bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a condor.
Okay. So yeah, probably falcon, I would say is probably
falcon or an eagle, some sort of eagle or falcon.
Birds are so cool.
Yeah, dude, they're so cool.
We've
Hawks.
We've been feeding the birds around here lately.
Yeah.
And we got a bunch of crows.
Yeah.
Which I realize a lot of people are like, you don't want crows around your
because they'll eat all the stuff.
Yeah, but I don't care.
But crows are so smart, cool. Dude.
They're so smart. And I want to befriend a crow so bad.
Yeah, dude. I almost bought a duck call yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't find one. I found a crow call, but I couldn't find a duck call.
At Bass Pro Shops?
Yeah, I couldn't find a duck call. I found a turkey call and a crow call.
Did you ask anybody?
No.
Okay.
I don't speak that language.
Because they be selling duck calls.
Yeah, I needed a duck call. And Chelsea's like, what do you need a duck call for? I was like, to keep that thing on me in case I meet a little ducky.
You could just ask your daughter. She's got a great duck call.
Yeah. What is it? Here, ducky. Come
here, duck.
I bought a magnifying glass yesterday that has light.
Okay.
It has a light up, right?
Like a ring?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was so excited, and my daughter was at a friend's house, so I text her, and my wife's like, "You don't need this. This is a stupid purchase." And I was like, "No, you don't understand. I can look at little things now."
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she roasted me and said, "Well, you have 2 on your face. What do you need?" That was rude. But anyways, which I want to put this out there. It was the only reason I actually pulled the trigger on it because she said roasted? That. Yeah, and I was going to put it back. Not anymore. Now I own it.
Yep.
So I text my daughter, and I said, "Hey, you'll never guess. This is going to be so dope." And she goes, "What do we need that for?" I was like,
"Man, you just can't win."
I can't win. And she goes, I was like, to look at little stuff. And then It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
She sent rolling eye emojis.
Bro, no respect.
What is happening in my life?
No respect in the household.
Then I was like, no, you're going to love it. Thumbs down.
Just wait till we see some ants up close.
She's going to be jealous.
Yeah.
What if I get a cool rock and it's got a little shiny in it and you're like, I wonder what that is? Just like that.
I can't wait until the next time I come over to your house. And
We're going to look at little stuff.
She's like, come check out this magnifying glass.
Yeah, she is going to be like that. She's going to get home today and be like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. She's going to take full ownership of that magnifying glass.
She's going to lose it.
Your wife's going to catch her messing with the magnifying glass. She's like, don't do that.
We had a deal. That's funny. All right. Well, what would you prefer to watch, though? If it's Shark Week, Eagle Week, or Tiger Week, what are you watching?
I'd probably watch Tiger Week. I remember there was a show on probably Animal Planet, and they were following a pride of lions. And one female lion in particular that had some, are they cubs? I think lions are cubs. She had a couple cubs, and they were trying to eat, trying to eat. And she was having a hard time getting food. She would kill, would give the food to her young.
Yeah.
And she was struggling.
Yeah.
So it was following her whole adventure, trying to
Not
feed
die.
herself. Mm-hmm. And I was very intrigued by that. So I think slap some stripes on that puppy, and I'm locked in.
You're like, wait a second.
Yeah.
It's got better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched the Eagle one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see him dive bomb. I almost saw a hawk dive bomb a field the other day.
Is it true how eagles mate? Have you heard this?
No.
They fly
In the sky?
super high up in the air, and then they come together.
And then come together.
And they mate during their fall.
Oh, maybe.
And once they're done, they split.
I don't know. I've actually bookmarked bird porn.
Look it up.
I'll let you know.
That's going to be some weird Sesame Street shit.
I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting.
I don't know if that's true. Let us know
Could
if
be.
eagles mate in the sky. Why not just jump on a branch together,
Yeah. Probably because they're talons.
Have you ever seen an eagle like standing on the ground
Uh-huh.
somewhat closely?
Mm-hmm.
They're massive.
Massive, dude.
Down at my grandfather's house, somebody had shot and killed a deer and didn't retrieve it. It was just laying in the woods dead.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was shot and killed. Deer can die of natural causes, I guess. But I was riding my four-wheeler around his property.
Can they?
Right. And
It was a car.
I was coming down to the bottom of the hill, and I saw a bunch of buzzards fly away. And I was like, oh, there must be something dead down here. And I shut the four-wheeler off and started walking over. There was a bald eagle that didn't fly away. He was like, nothing's going to mess with me.
Yeah. He's like,
I'm an apex
razors.
predator.
Yeah.
So I walked over, and I was standing pretty far away from it, but he was standing over the corpse of the deer.
Yeah.
I was just blown away at how tall
He
it
was like, is it a bald eagle?
Yeah.
He was looking at you. He's like, you like Ovechkin too?
Yeah. It looked very prestigious. It was very cool to see.
They do look like majestic.
Yeah.
Best Nickelodeon cartoon. This is going to be difficult.
I'm going to go Rocket Power.
It's not going to be difficult at all. Rocket Power was so dope.
Yeah.
Ooh,
shoobies.
Yeah. Well, let's name them because let's not totally jump to conclusions because I do think there is room for. I do think there is room for conversation on some of these. Am I erasing my board? No, I'm good.
Should be fine.
So what do we got? We have Rocket Power.
Real Monsters. Oh, yeah. That was a good one. Oh, Angry Beavers. Angry Beavers was a gem of a show.
Angry Beavers. Oh, Rocko's Modern Life.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was one that really pushed the envelope.
What else we got? Well, SpongeBob's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, SpongeBob's a good one. SpongeBob still holds up too.
Does it?
Yeah.
I never got into SpongeBob.
Really?
Yeah.
SpongeBob came at a time where, for me, I was starting to understand adult humor.
Sure.
And there's a lot of
of it in
adult
there.
humor sprinkled through SpongeBob. Some parents would argue too much of it, but
Well, those are nerd parents.
yeah, SpongeBob was good.
Well, we didn't have we didn't have like cable or nothing
Mhm.
until I was too old for it.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know much about it. Doug? Was Doug Nickelodeon?
Doug was Nick. Doug was good. Doug and Skeeter.
What about Recess? Was Recess Nickelodeon?
No, Recess was Cartoon Network, I think.
Oh, maybe it was WB.
It might have been. WB? Yeah, that sounds right.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think it was Nickelodeon. No.
Doug. Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
That was Nickelodeon.
Hey Arnold was great. Hey Arnold was ahead of its time.
I think Hey Arnold was my favorite.
Hey Arnold was very good.
I loved Hey Arnold and Doug.
You know
Just
what's-
a couple white kids in the city, man. That was
You know what's weird about Hey Arnold is how often Arnold interacted with strange adults.
well,
And
he
it was
lived in
just-
New York, dude.
I think it was Chicago.
Was it Chicago?
I think it was
That's
supposed
even
to be Chicago.
scarier.
Yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, there's just strange adults out there.
yeah. But he would like befriend. You remember the episode when he was friends with the Birdman on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy stuff.
All right. So which is the worst on this list, though?
Oh, Rugrats. You got to throw
Oh,
on
Rugrats
there.
was nice. Oh, Wild Thornberries.
Wild Thornberry. I never really got into it, but I could appreciate it. As far as worst on the list, that's going to be my pick for worst on the list.
I spelled Thornberries like strawberries.
That's fine. The dad in that show was great. Nigel
That was
Thornberry.
good. Yeah.
He was hilarious.
All right, so we'll cross off Wild Thornberries because I agree.
Yeah.
Um.
There's got to be some out there that we just completely missed.
Oh, Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was good.
Cat Dog was nice, dude.
Cat Dog was nuts.
Yeah. So Rocket Power, I mean, gets a star.
Angry Beavers is actually going to shoot to the top of my list.
All right, so this is Zach's number one.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm left with Rocket Power, All Real Monsters.
Rocco's Modern Life. Is that what
Rocco's
you got
Modern
next?
Life was good. What is SB? What did I write down?
SpongeBob.
I don't like SpongeBob. Rugrats gets a star. Cat Dog was hot, dude.
Cat Dog was wild.
You know what? Cat Dog's my number one. I loved it.
I'm with it.
Cat Dog was my number one. Best Nickelodeon cartoon. I'm taking Cat Dog. And you're taking...
Angry Beavers. I think Angry Beavers is a show that I could go back and watch now because I've gone back and like
You can.
checked a couple of those shows out. Like we babysit our our cousin's kids a lot, and I would show them like cartoons from when I was a kid, and a lot of them don't hold up.
I think you can see it on Paramount Plus or something.
Oh, that makes sense because
think
I was
so.
just YouTube and stuff.
Well, I seen it. My daughter loves Rugrats.
Really,
She went on a Rugrat bender for a while.
Rugrats was a cool show.
Rugrats was good.
Hold on to your diapers, babies.
Yeah.
Going on an adventure.
Rugrats.
They had the Reptar Mobile.
Reptar was nice. Reptar Wagon.
Yeah,
That's what it was called.
was it the wagon?
Yeah, Reptar Wagon.
That sounds right.
It is right. All right, dude. That's a great topic.
Great
I just
topic.
love cartoons were nice, dude.
Cartoons were great, and I don't know what cartoons are like these days. I don't know what's out there.
One of my favorite cartoons growing up was Batman. Was the Batman cartoon like the Batman or something?
Yeah.
And then I was like, it couldn't get better than this. And they had Spider-Man, Batman, and all at one time they had Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, okay, this is amazing. And then Batman was probably the coolest one because it's dark and
Yeah.
whatever. And then I didn't think they could beat it. And then they came out with Batman Beyond. And I was like, wow.
I never got into the comic book stuff,
Wow. Batman
But-
Beyond was nice.
but I've always been like when people ask the question DC or Marvel,
Marvel.
I've always gone DC And I think
Because
Batman.
you have a learning disability.
You're not wrong. But the Batman franchise single-handedly carries DC Comics
Oh, hands down.
without a problem.
Yeah.
But I also, did you ever play the Injustice video game?
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool because you get kind of an origin story of each DC character
Yeah,
throughout the game, which is very cool.
that's true.
I like a good origin story.
I'll tell you what was really nice is Arkham Asylum games.
Yeah.
The Arkham Asylum games and all the Spider-Man games. Those are the two.
I've never played a Spider-Man game.
Oh my god, dude! It's the whole reason I have a PlayStation.
I get it.
Literally the only reason.
Saving New York.
Got to save New York.
One web at a time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if New York goes to shit, how am I ever going to make it to the cellar? You know what I mean?
I get it.
I got to keep the streets clean so I can get there.
Just trying to get some stage time here,
Yeah,
folks.
dude, I'm trying to make it one day. Dude, I got to save it in the meantime. This is why it's taking so long, because I'm going to keep having to save the day.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm getting no time to.
Getting no time, dude. I'm over here stuck in Queens beating up some robbers. I'm trying to get to the Upper West Side. It's bullshit.
Damn, I was thinking about something in the middle of that. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
Oh, we were talking about Nickelodeon cartoons.
Yes, we were. That was a whole topic we just did.
Yeah. And I was thinking what cartoons are out there now. They can't be as good as the cartoons that we have.
Yeah.
And you remember your parents saying, these aren't cartoons. You got to watch Looney Tunes with Yosemite Sam. And yeah.
Looney Tunes is good, though.
Looney Tunes is great.
Looney Tunes is good.
It was great. Don't get me wrong. But it couldn't top Angry Beavers,
No.
in my opinion. So
No, I agree.
that brings up a topic discussion that I heard the other day. The best SNL cast.
I did. I don't know.
Well,
The one you grew up with?
somebody said it's whatever cast was on your junior year of high school is always going to be your favorite.
Oh, that makes sense.
And we had a multi-generational conversation because Sonia's mom was in town the other day, and we were talking about SNL because they just had their 50th anniversary.
Which I need to watch some of.
I haven't watched it either. Maybe we'll take a break after this and just watch the whole.
No, we're not going to watch YouTube.
No, it's on Peacock.
We're not doing it.
But yeah,
Maybe we'll abandon the show and just watch videos.
But yeah, they were all saying, and it kind of honed in on the cast that was out when all of us were in high school was our favorites.
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting that kind of carries
Was that the
out.
Will Ferrell?
Yeah, for us that would have
yeah.
been Will Ferrell,
Rachel Dratch.
yeah,
Early Will Ferrell.
Chris Kattan,
Yeah.
yeah,
Night at the Roxbury.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that was nice. All right.
It was a good topic.
You know what's a hot cartoon right now? Injustice.
Never
You
even
seen
heard of it.
this?
Mm-mm.
I think it's called Injustice. Invincible. Injustice is a video game. Invincible. It's on Prime.
Okay,
It's bloody. It's graphic.
really?
Yeah. But it's superheroes.
Okay,
It's like what DC should be doing. Just like get away from like the kid stuff.
yeah.
Just make it gnarly bad.
Yeah, because if you're gonna make the Dark Knight series and the Batman movies that they've made,
That was so
over
successful. Let's look at the algorithm that made that so successful.
Yeah.
It was adults,
and let's cater to that.
and it was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look up who to contact at DC. 'Cause we got some ideas.
Yeah, Stan Lee's dead, so we can't talk to him at Marvel. So,
Yeah, we're gonna need some production credits.
all right, you got the number.
Yep, there it is. Sweet. We'll make that happen. Bucket Boys take on Hollywood.
Jay and Silent Bob strike back. Hell yeah, dude! You got the next topic.
Oh, it is me.
Yeah, you're just sitting over there. I was just
I know.
trying to fill time while it got weird.
I was getting real comfortable over here. We got a long one. All right. What? If you could sell your fingers for $10,000 each, how many and which ones would you sell?
None.
No fingers?
No.
10 grand each?
No.
10 grand could do a lot.
No, we can't. I can't even pay off the fucking Corolla with $10,000.
No, but you could supercharge it. I saw.
Why? So I could socially castrate myself in the supercharger Corolla.
I saw a Corolla.
So it could have less sex appeal than it already has.
That dent in the driver's side door is doing a lot for you.
Dude, they were supposed to get back to me on that last week. So mad.
It always takes forever, man. It's insurance that's dragging it out. I'm assuming
Insurance already approved it.
Oh, they did.
It's already ready. It's already ready to be paid for. It's the part. The car is so new that they don't have enough extra doors.
Just hit the factory up, man.
They did. They have to wait for the factory to build more doors.
God.
That's what they said. They were like, yeah, basically, they only built enough doors for the cars. They're still building doors. And I'm like, golly, man, I need a door.
Well, at least you know it's going to be taken care of.
It's
That's a peace of mind, at least.
Yeah.
No, I saw a Corolla the other day that was on airbag.
No, dude.
And I immediately thought of you. I was like,
yeah, this is my 24 Corolla bagged.
Yeah. And by the way, it looked as ridiculous as you're thinking.
Yeah, of course it did. It's a Corolla, dude.
There was nothing else done to the vehicle except for airbags, and he removed the hood.
I would put a skirt kit on a Corolla, though, just to make it look more flush to the ground.
Yeah.
But I already have a problem bumping into curbs. So the new Corolla sits a little bit, just, I kid you not, like an eighth of an inch lower than the one I drove. And it is, man, I am scraping over curbs, dude.
Are you hitting parking blocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitting a lot of those.
That's a bummer.
But they're going underneath. Like, I haven't messed up my...
No, there's probably a little plastic piece underneath.
Yeah.
I assume that it's probably rubbing off.
Catching something.
Yeah.
That I never, ever caught in the old Corolla.
Yeah.
But now it's cooler looking.
Sportier.
Now it's sportier, so it's a little bit lower.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I am struggling.
Yeah, you don't need to be lowered anymore.
I don't need to go any lower. I would crash.
I would absolutely sell... I'd sell one of them, at least. I'd take a $10,000 check to be one finger short.
You got to be careful. I heard, and I don't have an exact number on this, but I heard like 80% of your hand strength is in your pinky.
And see, pinky's what you want to go with, but I imagine
80% of your grip strength is from your pinky.
it makes sense because if you make a fist, you're feeling a lot tighter here than over here. But I can't lose an index because how am I going to point at stuff?
Yeah, you don't want to be one of them dickheads that point with your middle finger. Oh my God.
It makes me so uncomfortable.
Those people, or they type.
Yeah, just go around the corner here.
Yeah, or they type with their middle finger. It's like, dude, are you broken?
Yeah.
Are you from Philly? See, that's what that joke needs. It's a callback.
That was fantastic. Yeah, I think if you drop a callback on it, that joke's going to work.
It might work,
really well.
actually. It might hold up.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe my right hand ring finger I'd get rid of. I worked with a guy when I worked for a restoration company. He did,
Oh, yeah, being in shocker mode all day, baby.
When I worked in restoration, there was a demo team that we contracted for a lot of work, and just to deconstruct the house essentially after fire damage. And this dude was missing these two fingers on this hand and all of these on this hand, but he could swing a hammer with the best of them.
Now, was this a birth defect or?
No. It was
he lost.
It was demo work gone wrong for sure. And he was this old Russian dude. And
honestly, after one finger, you call it a day, and you're like, I'm done.
I need a career change.
Yeah. You don't go 7 fingers, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, it didn't slow him down. I'll tell you that. My friend Ryan, his grandfather was missing, like, he had a nub on his index finger.
Yes.
And he was a farmer his whole life, and we would go over and help him slaughter hogs. And when you slaughter hogs, it's a whole process where you have these scrapers. You scrape all the hair off their bodies, before you clean them up. And so we're scraping this hog, and I said, Grandpa, how'd you lose that finger? He said, somebody was scraping a hog like you are right next to me. I was like, oh.
No
okay.
way.
Yeah.
We had this kid, Nick, back in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And he was missing his index finger, the half of it. He was missing the top half of his index finger. He had fallen off a bike or something, and when he fell, his hand went down and got caught in the chain.
Ooh.
And it kind of just went right.
Yeah.
And
just a clean nick, I'm sure.
cleaned it right off. Plus, we were little,
Yeah, it's
so
delicate,
it wasn't a lot.
Delicate bones.
Didn't
delicate
take
skin.
a lot, man. And so we did. We used to, when we went in the hallway. We'd have to put up the peace sign, right? And so he was like, he loved being the line leader because he was flicking everybody off behind him.
So you'd hold it up to let everybody know.
Yeah, you hold it up.
This is my line that I got to be in.
Yeah, but he's like this.
It is a pretty sweet life hack.
Yeah. His favorite thing was being line leader, dude, because he's like, and he'd turn around and be like,
yeah. Not from a leadership perspective at all.
No.
Fuck the rest of these kids.
God, you suck, because there's nothing they're going to make me do about it.
That was funny, elementary school line leaders, and you'd go to take a break from class to go to the water fountain.
Yeah.
Everybody would get in a single file line.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
And kids would fight to be line leader.
I know. We had this one kid.
Today we call them nerds.
Yeah, we had this one kid. His initials were BS.
Okay.
And we had to make like those shields, like family crest.
Yeah.
And he just made a shield and put BS on it and was like
that's so funny.
Oh, I remember going on field trips, dude. And this one kid, it could have been that BS kid. His name was Ben. And Ben S. And he had a cool mom. And we'd all have like, we'd be trying to get into like the Baja Men or whatever, right? But we couldn't have anything with explicit lyrics on it.
Of course.
So we had to get all of our CDs from Walmart, right? And I'll never forget, every time we got on a field trip, he'd be like, got the good stuff. And we would sit together. We would take turns sitting next to Ben S. and listening to the songs we knew with the bad words in it and going like, oh, it says that there. Huh? Oh, spicy.
That's so good. Do you remember the first CD you bought?
Yeah, it was actually the first one I bought myself. Was Speaker Box and Love Below by Outkast, actually.
Very nice.
The double album. That was the very first one I paid for by myself.
That's cool. Mine was
awesome.
$3 Bill Y'all by Limp Bizkit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Gotta have faith.
I had some cool like aunts and uncles and whatnot, so they would just like, let me listen or throw me some CDs here and there. But yeah, that's the first one I bought.
Did you ever work on building like a pretty significant CD collection?
Yeah, I have a hard drive with over 3 million songs on it.
Damn.
In my closet.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'll never let it go.
Yeah, I get it, man. I look back, I had a pretty decent CD collection.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 of those binders.
The big ones?
Yeah.
The big fat boys?
And I would take the album, the sleeve out of the jewel case, and I would put it in behind the disc.
Yes.
And I was...
Scratch the shit up out of that thing.
Scratch the fuck out of that CD.
That's right.
But I was very proud of my collection. And then as digital came in and I got Spotify... And I was just like, I don't need these anymore. They're taking up space, got rid of them. And now I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I did. I had a nice collection.
It was, and now I'm collecting records.
Yeah.
I'm like
way more expensive, by the way. Have you
It's really not. If you go, you can find, if you're buying brand new records from the store.
A brand new record is $40.
No, average like 18 to 20.
No.
Yeah.
Where are you buying brand new records from?
Anywhere I see them.
No. You're full of shit.
But my wife went up.
I have the new Jack White record.
Oh,
I do have that. I like rap on vinyl.
I like anything on vinyl.
Rap on vinyl is nice.
I need a new needle for my record player.
Yeah.
I think somebody stole my needle.
Drug dealers stole your needle.
I don't know how it ended up missing, but no, my wife went. She had a girls' weekend last weekend. One of her girlfriends lives up in West Virginia, and they went shopping all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the stores they went to was an antique store.
Yeah.
And she picked up like a stack of records.
Oh, an antique store. That's where you can get a record.
Yeah. She got a bunch of like old classic country records, and they were like $2 each.
Yeah.
Like Conway Twitty's Greatest Hits had a $1.85 sticker on it. I was like, why didn't you clean them out?
Yeah.
Take everything they had.
Yeah, you got a nice little collection over there.
It's building up pretty nicely. I need to.
How often do you listen to the records?
Not as often because my record player's broken, but it's. I like having it just on, in the background.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, once I fix my player, it'll be back on like Donkey Kong. But I want to break those up by genre and then alphabetize each grouping.
Yeah,
because I got a nice eclectic mix over there.
You do.
A lot of those I got from my mother-in-law. Her and her old partner had a ton of records.
Sure.
And they were just like, we don't want these.
Right.
I was like, well, I'll take them. And luckily we drove down to Florida on that trip. So I took a lot of them back then. And then my wife went back down and grabbed the rest of them. She had to buy a second suitcase just to put them all in.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We got time for one more?
Yeah, we got time for one more. I think it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. Last topic. Gavin and I opened up a bunch of Pokemon cards yesterday. It was so nice.
Are you doing the cards thing now?
My stepdad sent him a bunch of Japanese,
Oh, really?
a whole display box of Japanese Pokemon cards. And man, we had a blast.
That's pretty cool.
Best Saturday morning cartoon as a kid. We already did this. That's not true. Saturday morning, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hands down, suck it.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
You can't argue with it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was the best morning cartoon on the planet. Then it was X-Men.
Close second for me is going to be Looney Tunes, always.
I think that was too early for me. Maybe it was too late for me. Maybe I switched over to Wishbone and Reading Rainbow by then. That could have been it, actually.
Wishbone was the shit.
I could have switched over. I could have been like, oh, I got my cartoons and my real stuff.
My talking dog, real stuff.
Yeah. And the magic book, man.
Did you ever watch like Goosebumps?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was too
That
afraid.
was Nick at Night. Was that Nick at Night?
I think there was like
or was that Cartoon Network?
No, I think it was on Nickelodeon, but it was a block between like regular cartoons and Nick at Night. I think it was like an hour block where they would do.
I thought that was Boomerang that they did that. Boomerang was late at night.
I don't remember.
Like the Jetsons.
Maybe
the
I'm thinking of
Flintstones.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was on Nickelodeon.
Yes, and then it changed to Nick at Night.
Yeah. So they would do maybe one episode of that and then go to Nick at Night.
And then they did Goosebumps, and then by the end of Nick at Night, what was it? It was like, wait, did Cartoon Network have Boomerang?
I think so.
No.
Boomerang was the throwback.
Cartoons,
that was where you would get
Flintstones, Jetsons, all sorts of stuff. Nick at Night had the real shows. It had like I Love Lucy and
the Golden Girls.
Yeah. And then, man, what a great time in TV for being a kid.
You can watch I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
Just 2 hours after watching Rugrats.
Dude.
On the same channel.
What was my favorite? Toonami, dude.
Toonami
was nice.
I remember that, but I don't know what it was.
Toonami was Cartoon Network. It was like the young adult Cartoon Network. So it had like Gundam on it.
Was that
Cowboy Bebop?
Space Ghost?
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Okay.
Was on that. That was Toonami. God, what a time to be alive that was.
What a walk down memory lane this has been.
This has been a really nostalgic episode, dude. That was so good. Yeah, and they had, Cowboy Bebop, and God, it was so good. It was so good.
The good old days.
I don't remember where Goosebumps was on then.
I want
I
to say
watched
Nickelodeon.
Goosebumps, but it was late at night. That I do remember it being late at night because I remember sitting there watching it, going, "This is messed up that they make it dark."
It's pretty messed up. I'm watching this when I'm supposed to be asleep right now.
Yeah. I mean, who do I gotta sue around here?
I need to get a lawyer on retainer.
That's crazy talk, dude. All right, man. This has been a great episode. Let's wrap it up. Zach, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Zak_shoots_.
Hell yeah.
And that's it.
All day. And you can find me at Gunnar Cain Comedy on iTunes. Nope. Where am I at?
You're on Instagram.
Instagram at Gunnar Cain Comedy on Instagram and TikTok.
For now.
For the time being. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff, because we got a Squid Game NBA going.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot. Again, if you want to email us, thebucketboyspod@gmail.com. Catch us on Instagram at the Bucket Boys Podcast and on TikTok at the Bucket Boys Pod. And watch full video available. Like, subscribe, comment, leave us a review on iTunes, but on YouTube at the Bucket Boys Podcast. That's it for me, dude. This has been a hot one.
That's all I got. But I am thinking,
Yeah,
let's change it up today.
sure.
Let's go smoke cigars with our shirts off. I got some stogies.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Bye.